Anyway, next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into Asake and Central C. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big record. We've been knowing that these two were about to collab because we saw Central C in Nigeria, in Lagos specifically, to shoot some visuals, and it was an interesting collaboration, of course, to see those two link up. Now we have the song in front of us. It's called Wave. And obviously, this is the second single this year for Asake, even though most of the year has been on the feature run. For the most part, his direction has been mostly features, which have been good and solid. But now we're getting into the meat of his album, which has been teased as Lungu Boy. All right, guys, let's get into it. This one's called Wave, Asake and Central C. Let's hear it. Magic sticks again.
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the wave right now. When I get in marijuana, not to flex, not to chill right now.
Okay.
What's up? Show my closure. I give you no big power. Now wisdom.
I love how Magic Six is still reinventing the soundscape that we've known from him already. You know, I like that he's bringing some 80s, 90s electronic synths on top of it, like giving it to that KSA kind of touch. I like it. I give you no big power. Now wisdom they make you the gara. I give you no big power, man. Now wisdom they make you the gara. I like that. I like that he's saying like, you know what I mean, violence or actual agidi is not power. You know what I mean? It's in how you move, you know?
Sometimes I feel like it burner. In my head it feel like it burner. I was on the field.
Sometimes I feel like Bona, like Odogu or...
I was on the field selling class A to the fiends. I was never playing for the under 18s. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She your body got my validation. Say your body need examination. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough rotation.
I think Central C is flowing so far in the first couple bars. I'm not mad at where he's going. Let's go.
I'd rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably try to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you don't trust men. You had no father in your life. More money, less clout. The vibe ain't right. I told my brother, let's cut. Good karma keep coming in clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck. When I'm up, so
make nobody stress me. I'm on the wave right now.
Alright.
Oh, the choir came in. Okay, so far, man. High energy, high like dynamics, of course. Central C in the middle of the song here. Not necessarily taking a huge chunk. We're getting a decent amount of bars out here, but he's flowing. He's flowing on the beats, and our piano Central C is interested. So I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this so far, man.
I do my thing my way. I do hold my life.
Okay.
The million but tell you with the ball, you say no Martin. What's up? Show my closure. Para give my body.
Okay.
Nobody want me. To the most I need the more money.
Okay.
In the toju mommy. Good energy, all I need.
Okay.
Every pattern. I'm coming. Oh, you can bank on me. Every song is a bangani. Till eternity.
Man, he's building again. I mean, this is something that we're accustomed to, we're used to from a lot of his moments with Work of Art and Somebody with the Vibes. He's still building on that soundscape. Magic Six again at the core of it. Choir though.
You see the signs, no be line, no be salary. You want, no be parody. No be hierarchy.
Okay.
So they're praying on my downfall, but I'm up still. Somebody go and find out how the ops go. Before then it was George Pop, it was God's will. Kids listen to me, taking it for gospel.
He's not going to escape the allegations on this one. He's not going to leave. Okay, choir elements. Is that Dabira? Loving the outro. All right. Interesting joint here. We have a moment where Asake is pretty much building on what we've established for the last 2 years. The outro probably is a transition to another song. Of course, I definitely hear that. The choir elements was another attribute to the song that made it, I mean, kind of slightly separated it from what we've been accustomed to. To be very honest, it is an Asake record. It's an Asake moment, it's an Asake soundscape, very familiar. He's not going to beat those allegations of obviously coming there to build on that. Magic 6, of course. I don't know. I don't think Magic 6's approach here was, would I say, mind-boggling. It sounds like an Asake single. It's the bottom line. This is a single material. Maybe we're going to get more depth in the projects, or at least more songs to really expand the soundscape. But overall, I think it's a nice record. Okay, it's a nice moment. No, I'm not gonna obviously write the song off, because it's one of those songs that feels very, very orchestrated for an Asake like single. And Central C is a nice element, a nice edge for the song. Obviously, a good look for Central C in the Nigerian soundscape, or Nigerian airwave. Because I mean, even the Lil Baby record is actually doing well. Now that I realized. So Central C is having a strong year in Nigerian market. But I don't inherently hate the song. Is it as catchy? Is it as memorable? Not necessarily. But I think it's one of those songs that you're expecting to get more of the groove. It has more spins that the song is put in your face. But yes, there were some electronic synthesizers that were here from, like, you know what I mean, something from the 80s that was very different touched to the production, which came in the intro, but I didn't hear more of that element as the song was going. I would have loved to see more presence of that, but I think it was only teasing us with that one in the beginning to say it's different. But I would have loved to get more of that, to be very honest. But overall, not necessarily blown away by this record, to be very honest. But I hope that I'm coming around to it at some point. But yeah, how do you guys feel, man?